What's up, ReefTube? Um, just wanted to go over, a little bit of things that are going on in the tank today. Um, Having some trouble with some phosphates, and they are beginning to get to a point where they're going too high for where I'm comfortable. Um, the algae reactor does keep them, low, but it's just not eating up the phosphates like I was hoping. Nitrates are like as low as undetectable as possible, so I know it's definitely got enough between nitrates and phosphates to keep it growing. So I have recently cut back on my feeding. It was 3 times a day through my automatic feeder, and I now do twice. Um, I am running a small amount of GFO and the weir chamber just in a bag, keeping an eye on my phosphates so that they don't, bottom out. It is something that happens relatively quickly because it's a small tank, so you really got to watch it. But that's one of the things that's going on right now. Everything else has been pretty steady. So, like I said, nitrates have been pretty much undetectable, which I really want them to be up. So I have been slowly dialing back the algae reactor because at this point, I think that's what's going on with my forest fire digi in the front, right here in the middle of the screen. Let me see if I can't get got my little handy dandy flipper right there. I think that's what's going on with that. It's gone pale, so I think what happened is basically come to a point where it's bottomed out, the nutrients that it can uptake and steadily uptake. And other than that, pH is still strong. I think my pH peaks around like 8.3, 8.4 daily. Usually doesn't go much less than like 8.1 to 8.2 at night. I got 2 kids, a wife, and 2 cats in this house, so middle of winter in Maine. So pH is not, it can fluctuate depending on like when the kids are at school and on the weekends and stuff. So as other than that, my elk has been steady from like 9.6 to 9.9. Calcium's good. Everything else is good. I haven't checked magnesium, but nonetheless, I don't think it's a magnesium deficiency because I do a water change weekly. Kids are home now just from school, so but I want to get this figured out so that I can take care of this guy. Just another new acro to add to the tank. I'm probably going to have to move my stylo up in the top left, but nothing crazy today. Just kind of wanted to go over, some thoughts and what maybe some other reefers may be thinking. Forest fire was perfect, like perfect bright red polyps, bright green skin, and then it slowly just started paling out. I did a test and my nitrates were dead zero and my phosphates were starting to get high. So I kind of upped my feeding to try and, get my nitrates to show up. Didn't happen. So I've been slowly dialing back the algae reactor. And this week I'm going to do my water change and I'm going to do my tests every day just to see what's going on with the system and see what numbers show up. But just want to give you guys an update. If you guys have maybe anything that could help me out with that, what you might think it is, maybe some things that you've done in the past that have helped it or things that you've seen. Everything else looks relatively good. The acro up in the middle, just above the forest fire digi, is it's like a purple, but has like a greenish tip to it. I'm guessing that could have been just the high phosphates too, because it's always been that color, even when I got it from my buddy Paul. But the Oregon Tort has colored up great. The Garf Bonsai is, colored up pretty decent compared to where it was. Very pale at first. So, I mean, everything else is looking relatively good besides my Monties. Even my frags over here on the side on my frag rack are, they got the pale skin going on. So I don't know. But they're growing. They grow relatively good. But pale skin and nothing crazy. Even my bird's nest, that thing it's probably doubled in size since I put it in the tank. So I don't know. Keep testing, keep driving, see what happens. And if you guys have maybe any answers or opinions, let me know. Shoot them in the comments. This is the Main Reef. Thanks.